We're going to talk about RFK Jr. If you're somebody or you know somebody that is into what he is selling, you need to understand that they will buy anything. And one of the main things they will buy is racism. And I know a lot of people don't want to believe that about him, but we'll get on to that. First of all, this man, the first thing I want you to remember about him is that when he self-medicated with heroin for 14 years, he claimed, according to, because he was treating his ADHD, he didn't just himself have addiction problems. He talked a number of other people, according to his family, into addiction. And so he has a kind of charisma that makes people want to do things that they know will harm them because they want to be close to him or to be a part of what he is or whatever. But this is a kind of charisma that is very dangerous, and we should remember that. And he's using it on a lot of different people right now. But he's especially targeting white women and crunchy white women and Christian crunchy white women especially. So like you are, and you don't want to think that there's racism involved in this, right? But let's just go back to when Michelle Obama built a garden and beehives at the White House. And people mocked her for that. And then she wanted to make school lunches better and more healthy for children. And holy crap, did white people lose their minds over that. And so now RFK Jr. comes around and says, I want to make food healthy for your children. And you're like, yay, let's do it. And there's no, there's no conflict in your mind over that, right? And then, you could easily just like look up online things that he said. Like this is a direct quote from him when he was in on a online show. He said, every black kid is now just standard put on Adderall, on SSRIs, benzos, which are known to induce violence. And those kids are going to have a chance to go somewhere and get reparented and to live in a community where there'll be no cell phones and no screens. You'll actually have to talk to people. So maybe what some people are buying into is the idea that black kids will get put away somewhere where they don't have to see them and they can get reparented. Right? Because what? Because black parents don't know how to parent their kids. And, all black kids are what? Mentally ill and on medication and are violent. This is the person you want to be associated with, right? This is what you think. This is what you think is going to make America healthy again. Is that kind of talk? And then where do you want him to go? Oh, wait, he has his vision of blue skies and green fields, and every corner of rural America will be a new industry. And that industry will be these farms where we will send willingly addicts to go and get treated. That's a gulag, honey. That's a forced labor camp. That's what that is. The willingly part will go here or go to prison. And the prison is not going to be pretty. Okay, so you can go there. But he also says that use of SSRIs, like the most popular antidepressants, like Paxil and Prozac and other drugs like that, and anti-anxiety drugs and all of these things, that they are more addictive than heroin. I saw somebody say, do you know people that forget to take their heroin? No, you don't. They're not the same. And this shows you that this man doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But he wants you to believe him, not scientists that have to do peer-reviewed work, have data that's reproducible by people, all around the world. Like he wants you to believe him, the guy who used heroin to get through college and for 14 years, and not actual scientists. And you're going to buy that because what? I don't know. You've been brainwashed. And how do I know you've been brainwashed? Because this is the same shtick that Christian churches use on people. And they especially target women with this. They say, oh, no, using antidepressants, using anti-anxiety medication, that's an affront to God. That's a sin. That flies in the face of him. Like, you need to pray on your problems, and you need to work with me, your pastor. You also need to give me at least 10% of your money. And so this is how I'm going to do it. And they keep people vulnerable, and they prey on them. And this government wants to keep people vulnerable, and they want to prey on them. They're not going to help you, because helping you will make you able to see what they're doing to you. They're not going to do it. This isn't how it works in any country that you have ever seen in history that does this. They will not help you. They want you vulnerable. And you need to be asking yourself, why am I buying this? Why am I buying what they're selling? I don't have to. I can shop anywhere. Why would I buy this bullshit? Why would I buy this racism? Why would I buy lies? Why would I allow somebody to tell me that scientists who have to prove the things that they're saying are why would I believe anything that they say? Ask yourself that. Maybe it's the racism. I don't know. Maybe it's fat phobia. Maybe it's I don't know, some daddy issue, or you like a little big old leathery faced man. I don't know, but figure out what it is and check yourself. And let's push back on this, because they are not coming to make our children healthier. They're coming to take away some of our children to reparent them. Okay? That's what they want.